Hello, everyone. Mountains, towering, majestic, silent, beautiful, and absolutely merciless. They look peaceful from a distance, but up close, they feel ancient, like they're watching you, like they're hiding something. And here's the truth most people never think about. Mountains are not just piles of rock. They are vaults, time capsules, graveyards of forgotten civilizations. For thousands of years, humans have carved into them, buried secrets inside them, and then vanished, leaving behind mysteries no one can fully explain. So today, get comfortable, because we're going on a journey into the most unbelievable secrets hidden inside mountains around the world. And I promise you this, the deeper we go, the stranger it gets. Let's begin. Our first stop takes us to Turkey. Not the beaches, not the bazaars, not the tourist postcards, but deep into the countryside, north of the city of Çorum. There, at the foot of a lonely mountain, a narrow, overgrown path leads to something that shouldn't exist. A massive stone door, half buried, sealed, silent. It looks like the entrance to an underground bunker, but it's not. Archaeologists believe the structure dates back nearly 2,000 years, carved directly into solid rock, perfectly cubic, perfectly aligned, and completely inaccessible. There is no handle, no hinge, no visible mechanism to open it. Above the door, a faded inscription remains. No one knows what it truly means. No one knows who built it, and no one knows what's behind it. A tomb? A vault? A prison? Or something meant to never be opened again? No one has answers, and that's what makes it terrifying. Now let's travel to Ethiopia, to a remote town called Lalibela. From above, the ground looks broken, cracked, scarred by giant wounds. But when you get closer, you realize those cracks are actually something far more disturbing. 11 massive churches, carved straight down into solid stone, not built upward, not assembled from blocks, but sculpted downward from the top of the mountain into the earth. Each one is a single, solid piece of rock. No cement, no bricks, no mistakes. Historians believe they were created over 800 years ago by order of a king who wanted to recreate Jerusalem in Africa. Workers spent decades chiseling downward, removing millions of tons of stone using nothing but primitive tools. And somehow they did it perfectly. Even today, these underground churches are still used for worship. Pilgrims walk through narrow tunnels, praying inside chambers that should not exist. No blueprints, no machines, no explanation for how humans pulled this off. Now, let's jump to the United States, to Mount Rushmore. You've seen the giant stone faces of the presidents. It looks finished, complete, simple, but behind Abraham Lincoln's head, there's a hidden tunnel, a 21-meter-long passage carved into the mountain, leading to a secret chamber almost nobody is allowed to see. The original sculptor wanted to place a massive inscription next to the face as a summary of American history. When that proved impossible, he decided to hide history inside the mountain instead. Dynamite was used. Workers carved a tunnel deep into the rock. Then everything stopped. The sculptor died. World War II began. The project was abandoned. Decades later, a sealed box containing historical documents was placed at the end of the tunnel, and then the entrance was locked forever. You can't visit it. You can't enter it. You can't even see it from the outside. A secret archive, hidden inside a national monument. Next stop, Peru, high in the Andes, deep in the ruins of Machu Picchu. In 2010, a researcher noticed something strange. A stone doorway, perfectly shaped, completely sealed, blended so well into the wall that no one had noticed it for centuries. Using electromagnetic scanners, scientists detected something behind it, a staircase, a chamber, and large amounts of metal, possibly gold. Some believe it could be the lost tomb of an Inca emperor. Others think it's a ceremonial vault or a hidden treasury. But here's the part that will drive you insane. The government refuses to open it. They claim removing the stones could destabilize the entire structure, so the door remains sealed, and whatever lies behind it stays trapped in darkness. Now let's go to China. to a desert region filled with hundreds of artificial caves carved into a cliff. Inside these caves are over 7,000 statues, gigantic wooden structures, and nearly 50,000 square feet of wall paintings. They were built by Buddhist monks over 1,600 years ago. But there's a massive problem. The stone used for many of the statues doesn't exist anywhere nearby, which means someone transported thousands of tons of rock across impossible terrain, then carved it into massive works of art, then lifted it into cliffside caves, all without modern machinery. How? No one knows. Now let's talk about something truly disturbing. Hanging coffins. In parts of China, the Philippines, and Indonesia, ancient tribes placed their dead in wooden coffins, then suspended them high on cliff faces. Some are over 3,000 years old. No ladders, no cranes, no ropes left behind. Some are positioned so high that modern climbers struggle to reach them even today. Why did they do this? To protect the dead from animals? To honor them? To send them closer to the heavens? And how did they even get them up there? The tribes that built them vanished long ago. Their methods died with them, leaving behind coffins that still hang, silently watching the living. Now, let's go back to Peru one more time, to a place locals call the Gate of the Gods. It's a massive stone carving, a doorway shape, leading nowhere, no room behind it, no tunnel, just a carved entrance into solid rock. But legends say something very different. They say a glowing golden disc once fit into a slot in the door, and when it was placed there, the doorway opened into another world. Locals still claim to see glowing orbs floating near it at night. Some say tall, shadowy figures step in and out of the stone. Scientists call it nonsense, but no one can explain why an ancient civilization carved a massive doorway into a mountain. That leads to absolutely nothing. Finally, we traveled to Switzerland, to a medieval castle built directly into a cliff face. No wide road, no easy access, only a razor-thin path carved into stone. One slip, and you fall hundreds of meters to your death. No one knows who lived there. No one knows why they chose such a nightmare location. The castle appears in records, then disappears. No battles, no destruction, no explanation, just abandoned. And locals still claim that strange sounds echo from inside the cliff at night. So here's the real question. How many more secrets are still hidden inside mountains? How many doors have never been opened? How many chambers still contain artifacts, bodies, or things we were never meant to find? Because mountains don't just hide snow and stone. They hide history. They hide mistakes. They hide stories humanity forgot. And maybe they hide something else entirely. If you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, hit the like button, subscribe for more mysteries, and tell me in the comments, which secret scared you the most? Because we're only scratching the surface.